So, this is my privilege and indeed an honor to invite Dr. Ashok Pandey, who has been mentor to not only to me, but to even the eminent educationists of India. So, we are really blessed, sir, to have you today here. And now, instead of me saying anything, I think people are waiting to listen from you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Ashish. I think your simple smile and your signature simplicity tells everything. You need not tell anything more. Uh, Respected Dr. Antariksh Johari, my friend Dr. Arnav, Mr. J.K. Singh, Mr. Anupam, my distinguished friends, colleagues, jury members, and the IT gurus. They are the stars of this evening's program. So my welcome to them, salutations to them, and everybody who is joined today at this particular time. So first, my congratulations to all of you. My congratulations to Ashish, your team, your nice company, EduNext, that you thought that this kind of honor and recognition is deserved by the teachers. We all owe it to them, and this public recognition is absolutely necessary. Thank you very much for that. Two or three reflections are coming to my mind, and I'm going to share it. You have given me about 9 to 10 minutes. I'll try and complete that. So my first reflection is, of course, March 2020, when all of us went into a huddle, and what I call it as a hammer and tong attempt to reach out to the children. The whole world knows how little all of us were prepared for this pandemic. Dr. Antariksh Johari was alluding to it. I'm just repeating it, that in health, in economy, and in education, these are the three broad areas in which the response was required. And I'm very proud to say that in health and economy, our responses were slow, sluggish. But as far as education is concerned, I think it was very, very swift. It was phenomenal on the part of the teachers. Not phenomenal only in one sense that they were able to reach to the children through technology. It was phenomenal in the sense that they exhibited extraordinary courage. To go to somebody's drawing room and teach where not only the student is sitting, but the entire family is sitting. And you are putting yourself up to a scrutiny and criticism and close observation. I think that required a lot of courage. But the teachers have demonstrated that courage. And that is why today, 10 months down the line, we are in a position to say, yes, we have done it. Whether the society has done for us, society has reciprocated it in the manner in which they should have. That is a matter of debate for some other occasion. But right now only let me confine to the teachers' work. So this IT Guru Award, why Ashish has given the name IT Guru, I reflected on that also. And two or three things have happened. And I want to briefly touch upon them. One is that it is not only the job of the teacher to teach in the classroom with their subject expertise. Expert teachers, all of us are. But the moment we move out of that expertise, what we call quote unquote, and we become a reflective teacher. So we start reflecting on our own practices. We start reflecting on how our practices are impacting on the students and the student achievement, and how we build relationship with them to further augment that achievement. That is a reflective teacher. And the third aspect of the teacher is that we build our pedagogies, our domain knowledge, our assessment processes, bringing learning material to the children based on data and research. And we become an inquiring teacher, that we just do not go by hearsay. We just do not go without any preparation. But what does the research say? And how we can bring this methodology of research in case studies in our classrooms, that is what is going to determine the kind of students that we are going to produce for the future world. And the fourth, of course, is the job of the teacher is to be transformative teacher. So we become transformative. We start making differences in students, in the community, in the society, and we prepare the children likewise so that they can also become the little changes and little ambassadors of social change. And then our job is complete as a teacher. And I have taken this little bit of time to talk about these four qualities exactly in the context of what IT teachers have done. And IT teachers have not only relied on their expertise, they have been reflective, they have been inquiring, and they have been transformative. And that is what all the previous speakers have reflected upon. So what you did was that you seized the opportunity and you went beyond the call of your duty, and you made sure that your knowledge and expertise is available to everybody, and you created IT leaders within you and around you. And that is why these three categories of passive learners into active learners. So that is the first one. The second one, of course, most of you came out with extraordinary innovations. So how you brought children together, you grouped them, you gave them breakout rooms, you gave projects, you did surveys, you did polling in your classrooms, you conducted quizzes. All was intended to make your teaching and learning process very, very enjoyable. And third, of course, IT teachers have become facilitators. So when nobody knew the nuances of an online platform, how teachers can negotiate a student in the classroom who is playing a prank, or a student in the classroom who is doing all sort of things on the whiteboard, or a student who is without the knowledge of the teacher muting and unmuting everybody present in the classroom. I think that was the time when these IT teachers came to the rescue of the entire teaching community. So that is what has happened. And I think it is a very beautiful social service that Ashish, your company, has done to really bring this IT Guru Award to the teachers. Let me tell you in a lighter vein that some survey has come and I read it, that the most frequently used phrase in the 2020 is mute yourself. So you just imagine it reflects that the entire world has come on the platform, and please keep shut, sit straight, behave yourself. These were the nomenclatures we used to use with our students in the physical classrooms, and in the online classes, it turned into please mute yourself or unmute yourself. Why your video is not on? Please write something in the chat box. Okay, use the question answer session. I think the new vocabulary, the new means of annotating on the online platform, I think is a very, very exciting experience that all of us have gone through. So the digital divide was also talked about, and I think we have reflected a lot on it. And it is very, very unfortunate, let me tell you. The three important lessons that we have learned out of pandemic is one, of course, which I have said already, that we were not prepared and we did go to the battlefield. And I think we have come out, if not victorious, at least we have come out unscathed. The second lesson of the pandemic is that the digital divide and many other inequalities that exist in our society, they have been exposed and revealed further. And the third, of course, is for the last 3 decades, we have been talking about embedding technology into our classrooms, and we did not do, or we were reluctant, or we thought it's a luxury, and we will have a lot of time and we will do it. I think we have been given a very, very tight and very serious warning that no, you are very slow. and please accelerate your processes. Dr. Antariksh Jowhary is here in his presence. I will take this opportunity to let everybody know in this platform that CBSE has also been warning all of us for many, many decades. Under his guidance, CBSE itself has shown the leadership, led by example, and let us all know that how important embedding technology in our systems, in our classrooms is. And today we are here. I can share it with some sense of responsibility that 2 or 3 things I learned from the battlefield. If there is a no war, I don't think we will get a hero general. All heroism of generals come out exhibited when there is a war-like situation. So the IT teachers are the heroes and heroines and great people because this pandemic situation was offered to them. And if they come out of it and further go and give a helping hand in a most philanthropic, in a most social, kind, and patronizing manner, I think that will be the day one for each one of them. So this is, I think, in my opinion, the lesson. But of course, the digital divide that I was talking about, there are a majority of our students who do not have access to technology. They do not have a separate device for them. They do not have a separate corner where they can sit down and log on their machines. And they are also, supposed to be having the same access to education, which everybody else has. And therefore, many drives and campaigns were launched where digital devices were reached out to them. People donated it. And of course, the TV and radio and voiceover and WhatsApp was also one of the tools. But at the end of the day, I'm making an appeal to all of you because you are IT persons. You know it better that access to internet, in my opinion, is access to quality education. And therefore, we all must endeavor that all our children get the first priority for digital equalization and not the second best or the third best. So that challenge remains, and I'm sure we will respond to that challenge in one way or the other. So with these words, let me thank you, Ashish, once again. And since everybody has talked about teachers' great work, I also have penned down something. It is not metered, and therefore I will read it. And that is my tribute and salutations to all the teachers. And with that, I will end my case here. So that is how I go, adaptive, hardworking, committed, and caring. In these days and challenging times, you did all that you could and even beyond, showing just why I praise you to sky high. My salutations to all of you. Thank you very much.